Hello and welcome to another episode of Let's Chat with Dr. Celeste, MD. I am your host, Dr. Celeste Reese Willis. I am your board certified family medicine physician that specializes in urgent care for over the last 15 years. And I am happy to talk to you on this beautiful Sunday afternoon during this beautiful holiday season. Today we're going to talk to you guys about 5 tips that you can use to help avoid the flu this holiday season. So we'll give it a few minutes. We're a couple of minutes late for logging on today, having a little bit of technical difficulty, but happy to share with you guys today. I hope that everyone's out. Most people are probably out of church at this point and enjoying the holiday. A lot of people are doing a lot of holiday shopping. There are a lot of holiday parties. And so we thought that we share with you guys a few tips on how you can avoid contracting the flu during this holiday season, because the holidays are all about family, celebrating Christ. It's about having fun. And who wants to be sick with the flu during this holiday season? And so I thought it would be great to give you guys some tips on that. So we're going to wait just a few minutes before we get into that. Some of these things we've already discussed with you, and as some of you may know, and forgive the background noise, there are cars that are passing by, and some of you may know from one of our previous lives, Alabama is one of the largest states at this point that's having a record of seeing the flu, in addition to Louisiana, Massachusetts, as well as California. They're seeing high rates of the flu. Hi, Sora Allison. Thanks so much for joining. So we're going to go over right now just a few ways that you and your loved ones can avoid getting the flu. So let's talk about those 5 tips we can use to avoid getting the flu. The first thing that we can do to avoid getting the flu is getting that flu vaccine. And we've talked about that ad nauseum. And you guys are probably like, Dr. Celeste, why do you keep talking about this flu vaccine? And that's because it provides a layer of protection for not just you, but for your family, your friends, your coworkers, your loved ones. And who wants to have the flu at a time like this? I know that for some of you, Christmas may be your favorite holiday. It certainly is one of my favorite holidays. It's the time where we are thankful and we get to celebrate with family and friends, and we want to continue to pass on joy, peace, and love to people. We don't want to pass on the flu, right? So getting that flu vaccine is a way to help protect you and your family and your coworkers. No one wants to be out for 5 days with the flu during the holiday season. Second thing that you can do to avoid getting the flu is making sure that you are exercising, taking vitamins, and drinking plenty of water. These are things that are going to help to keep your immune system strong, help to keep you healthy, and enable you to fight off any viruses or bacteria that you come into contact with, and most especially help you fight off any signs of the flu if you come in contact with someone who has the flu. Now, certainly, if you've had that flu vaccine, that's going to help you fight it off the absolute most. But following that up with adequate water intake, exercising at least 150 minutes every week, and making sure that you get your vitamins in so that your body and immune system has everything it needs to try and fight off the flu and any viruses or bacteria that you come into contact with. So, third thing we can do to help avoid the flu this holiday season, if you're out there and you're having symptoms of a cold or having symptoms of the flu, body aches, anything like that, if you are having cold symptoms and you're coughing, please make sure that if you're coughing, don't just cough out into the air, especially when you're in a public place. If you'll cough into your elbow, that will avoid us passing along other viruses and bacteria to other people, because we don't want to make other people sick, especially those people whose immune systems are having a hard time fighting off any illnesses during this time, which would be people that are older patients, younger patients, or babies, pregnant women, or people that have any kind of chronic illnesses or autoimmune diseases. So that's tip number 3. Tip number 4 is I would encourage you to use Lysol, one of my favorite things. This helps to fight off the flu virus, so that if you're someone that's out there that's having a lot of coughing, having cold symptoms, if you've been in a common area or you have a bottle of Lysol, please make sure you spray that area to avoid that. If you're having people over to your home and let's say someone has gotten over the flu, I encourage you to use Lysol, as well as wet wipes or Clorox wipes. That's our 5th suggestion and tips enabling us to avoid getting the flu. These are the things that are going to help decrease the chances that you pass the flu or pass bacteria or viruses on to other loved ones, other coworkers, and other people. So let's kind of recap that, and then I think we have a question in the comment section. We'll get to that in just a second. So number one is we're going to get our flu vaccine. Number two is we're going to make sure that we are drinking our 2 liters of water a day for women, 3 liters of water a day for men. We're going to make sure we get in that 150 minutes of cardiovascular activity, and we're going to make sure that we take a daily multivitamin. Now, I do not currently recommend any vitamin over any other. I see that Celeste is watching. Hi, Celeste. Thanks so much for watching. There's no vitamin that I recommend over any other as long as it's a good multivitamin. There are vitamins, you can find vitamins at Target, at Walmart, at GNC, just a good multivitamin for women. I know that GNC has a really good one, but I also know that Centrum is a very good vitamin for women. You just want to make sure it's a vitamin that has adequate vitamin D intake for you women that are over the ages of 40 years old. So the third thing we're going to do is make sure that we cough into our elbow if we have to cough. And this is something that I encourage you to share with our younger people who may not know and may not realize, oh, you're spreading germs. Just, kind of encourage them to cough into their elbow. And I've actually seen kids remind adults to do this, believe it or not. But those are ways that we can avoid passing on those germs. Lysol number 4, and then our Clorox and wet wipes is number 5. So, hi guys, thanks so much for watching. Hi Rashawn and hi Renette, so great that you logged in. And hi Miss Black, thank you so much for watching. Hey Sarah Ramika, thanks for watching. So, just to recap, once more, flu vaccine takes 2 weeks to develop those antibodies. Number 2 is water, vitamins, exercise. Number 3, you're going to cough into our elbow. We're going to make sure we use our Lysol and our wet wipes. If you're having people over at your home for the holidays, make sure that you spray with these things before they come over and definitely after they leave. If you are shaking hands, we're all out at holiday gatherings, parties, loving on each other. Let's make sure we're washing our hands both before and after. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to conclude. Again, my name is Dr. Celeste Reese Willis. I'm Dr. Reese, MD. I'm your board-certified family medicine physician specializing in urgent care. I assist busy professionals with their acute and general medicine care needs. And if you are out there and you are saying, hey, Dr. Celeste, I'm actually having some symptoms right now. I don't know if it's the cold. I don't know if it's the flu. If you're having any of these symptoms, feel free to book an appointment with me at my website, bookdrcelestemd.com. That's bookdrcelestemd.com. There you'll be able to book a 15-minute telemedicine consult with me. When you visit the website, it'll give you a little information about me. There'll be a little pink tab that says book here. When you click that, it'll ask you for your payment information first, and then it will send you to my calendar. So feel free to book an appointment if you're having sick symptoms, if you have any medication refills that you need, or any consultations otherwise. We're able to see most things through the telemedicine visits, and we have more to come here in the future. So with that, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to wish you happy holidays. Thanks so much for joining me today, and everybody stay safe. Have a Merry Christmas, and we will see you next time. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.